There are two types of people in this world, those who win and those who watch others win. If you're tired of being in second place, tired of being underestimated, or just sick of losing to people who are not even smarter than you, then this is the video that will change everything for you. Winning is not about luck, it's about psychology. The people who dominate, whether in business, life, or any competition, are not always the most talented. They're the ones who understand human nature, play the game strategically, and apply ruthless habits that keep them ahead. If you're too nice, too hesitant, or too afraid to take what's yours, you'll always be left behind. But today you're about to learn 7 psychological habits that the most dominant and unstoppable Sigma males use to crush their competition without even breaking a sweat. Let's start with the first one. Number 1, play the long game while they chase quick wins. Most people are addicted to instant gratification. They want success now, money now, recognition now, and that's exactly why they fail. They take shortcuts, make desperate moves, and burn themselves out. But Sigma males, they play the long game. Take Mayer Amschel Rothschild, the elusive banking mastermind of the 18th century. While others chase quick profits, he built a financial dynasty that lasted for generations. He didn't just look at the next deal, he planned moves decades ahead, creating a system where wealth and influence would keep growing long after he was gone. The lesson? Outlast your competition, let them get tired, let them make reckless moves, let them burn out. While they chase quick wins, you build power that can't be shaken. The smartest Sigma strategists don't rush. They set the board, make deliberate moves, and win wars that their enemies don't even realize they're fighting. Number 2, stay unpredictable, control the chaos. The fastest way to lose your advantage is to become predictable. When people can anticipate your next move, they will strategize against you, block your opportunities, and weaken your influence. That's why the most dominant Sigma males in history never followed a pattern. They thrived on keeping people off balance. Take Winston Churchill during World War II. He mastered unpredictability, keeping both his allies and enemies uncertain about his next move. His speeches, alliances, and war tactics were never fully revealed until the last moment, making it nearly impossible for opponents to counter him. Even when Britain was outnumbered, his ability to stay one step ahead turned the tide of war. Your competition wants to feel safe knowing how you will act. Don't give them that comfort. Shift your strategy, make unexpected moves, and force them to react instead of plan. Unpredictability is not chaos, it's control. When people cannot figure you out, they can't stop you. And that's how Sigma males win, before their enemies even know the game has started. Number 3, use information as a weapon. There's a reason why spies, war strategists, and world leaders all focus on one thing: gathering information. The more you know about your competition, the more power you have over them. Their strengths, weaknesses, and fears, all of it can be used to control the battlefield. Take Richelieu, the shadow behind the French throne. He was not a king, but he ruled like one. As cardinal and chief minister, he had a vast network of spies who tracked every move of his enemies, foreign and domestic. He didn't just react, he anticipated. He orchestrated events so precisely that by the time his opponents realized they were being outplayed, it was already too late. Your competition is making mistakes right now, but if you don't know what they are, you can't use them against them. Start paying attention, gather intelligence, use it, and strike before they even see it coming. This is how Sigma males dominate, by turning information into a weapon. Number 4, create leverage, make people need you. Power is not about asking, it's about making yourself indispensable. The most influential Sigma males in history were not the ones begging for a seat at the table, they were the ones holding the keys to the kingdom. Take Niccolo Machiavelli, the brilliant political strategist of Renaissance Italy. He understood that power wasn't given, it was taken. Instead of waiting for rulers to recognize his value, he wrote The Prince, a book so influential that leaders had no choice but to study his strategies. The lesson? Make yourself too valuable to ignore. Whether through a rare skill, deep connections, or control over essential resources, leverage forces others to need you. If your competition sees you as optional, you'll always be at their mercy. But if they can't function without what you bring to the table, you control the game. Stop chasing approval, build leverage, and let them chase you instead. This is the Sigma way. Number 5, control emotions. Make them react while you stay cold. The moment you let emotions take over anger, frustration, fear, you lose control, and your competition gains the upper hand. The strongest Sigma minds understand that emotions are a liability in high-stakes situations. When you react impulsively, you expose your weaknesses and make decisions that can be exploited. The best strategists in history have mastered this art. Take legendary poker champions. While their opponents get flustered, overconfident, or reckless, they remain stone cold, revealing nothing. This psychological advantage forces the other side to make fatal mistakes. Your competitors will try to bait you, spread rumors, or provoke a reaction, but the real power lies in your silence. The more unreadable you are, the more they second-guess themselves. Stay calm while they crumble. Let them make the mistakes. Let them reveal their hand. The moment they act emotionally, you've already won. Control your emotions, and you control the game. This is the Sigma mindset. Number 6, master the art of psychological warfare. You do not win by just working harder. You win by getting inside people's heads. This is why the greatest Sigma competitors of all time use mind games to weaken their opponents before the real fight even begins. Think of Muhammad Ali. He didn't just win in the ring, he won before the fight even started by psychologically destroying his opponents. He'd insult them, get in their heads, and make them doubt themselves. By the time they stepped into the ring, they were already defeated. Your competition is human. They have fears, insecurities, and doubts. Use that against them. Make them question themselves. Make them feel like they're losing before the real battle even begins. Because once someone starts doubting themselves, they've already lost. This is the Sigma male's ultimate weapon. Number 7, make winning a habit and never apologize for it. Winning is not luck, it's a habit. The biggest mistake people make is winning once and thinking they've made it. That's why so many fall from the top. Real Sigma males don't celebrate for long. They're already preparing for the next battle. Look at Napoleon Bonaparte. He didn't just win battles, he dominated entire empires, constantly pushing forward while his enemies hesitated. While others were satisfied with small victories, he turned winning into a lifestyle, making France the most feared force in Europe. Most people let guilt or pressure slow them down. They hear things like, "You should be satisfied," or "Let others have a chance." But let's be real. Does your competition care about your comfort? They're waiting for you to slip, to get lazy, to hesitate. Sigma males don't apologize for wanting more. They understand that success is a game of momentum, and the moment you slow down, someone else is ready to take your place. Number 8, operate in silence, let your results speak. In a world where everyone is shouting for attention, the Sigma male thrives in silence. While others boast about their plans, achievements, or ambitions, the true dominator works quietly behind the scenes. Silence is a weapon. It keeps your intentions hidden, your strategies secure, and your competition guessing. When you reveal less, people assume more, and often they overestimate your moves, giving you an even greater advantage. Think of figures like Bruce Lee, who famously said, "The silent mouth is the most eloquent." He didn't need to announce his greatness. His skills and results did the talking. The Sigma male understands that noise is a distraction. Every word spoken is a piece of information your competition can use against you. Instead of wasting energy on empty words, focus on action. Build, strategize, and execute without fanfare. When your success finally becomes visible, it will hit harder because it was unexpected. Let your competition wonder how you did it while you're already 3 steps ahead. Silence isn't just golden, it's power. Operate in the shadows and let your results echo louder than any words ever could. Right now, there are 2 paths in front of you. One leads to being average, constantly losing, watching others take what you want, and making excuses for why you're not ahead. The other leads to control, power, and winning so much that your competition doesn't even know how to keep up. The only question is, which one are you choosing? And if you want more dark psychology tactics to dominate in business, life, and competition, then make sure you're not just watching, you're taking action. Because the Sigma males who apply these strategies are the ones who end up leading the game. Now go out there, crush your competition, and don't look back. This is the Sigma way.